What does the Bible say about temptation? So when the woman saw that the tree was good for food, and that it was a delight to the eyes, and that the tree was to be desired to make one wise, she took of its fruit and ate. And she also gave some to her husband who was with her, and he ate. You shall not covet your neighbor's house. You shall not covet your neighbor's wife, or his male servant, or his female servant, or his ox, or his donkey, or anything that is your neighbor's. Do not enter the path of the wicked, and do not walk in the ways of evil. Avoid it. Do not go on it. Turn away from it, and pass on. Let not your heart turn aside to her ways. Do not stray into her path. For many a victim has she laid low, and all her slain are a mighty throng. He who walks righteously and speaks uprightly, who despises the gains of oppression, who shakes his hand, lest they hold a bribe, who stops his ears from hearing of bloodshed, and shuts his eyes from looking on evil. Then Jesus was led by the Spirit into the wilderness, to be tempted by the devil. Jesus said to him, Again it is written, You shall not put the Lord your God to the test. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Watch and pray, that you may not enter into temptation. The spirit indeed is willing, but the flesh is weak. And when the devil had ended every temptation, he departed from him until an opportune time. And the ones on the rock are those who, when they hear the word, receive it with joy. But these have no root. They believe for a while, and in time of testing, fall away. And forgive us for our sins, for we ourselves forgive everyone who is indebted to us, and lead us not into temptation. And when he came to the place, he said to them, Pray that you may not enter into temptation. And he said to them, Why are you sleeping? Rise and pray, that you may not enter into temptation. I have said these things to you, that in me you may have peace. In the world you will have tribulation, but take heart, I have overcome the world. No temptation has overtaken you that is not common to man. God is faithful, and he will not let you be tempted beyond your ability. But with the temptation, he also will provide you with a way of escape, that you may be able to endure it. Brothers, if anyone is caught in any transgression, you who are spiritual should restore him in a spirit of gentleness. Keep watch on yourself, lest you too be tempted. But those who desire to be rich fall into temptation, into a snare, into a senseless and harmful desire, that plunges people into ruin and destruction. For because he himself had suffered when tempted, he is able to help those who are being tempted. For we do not have a high priest who is unable to sympathize with our weaknesses, but one who in every respect has been tempted as we are, yet without sin. Blessed is the man who remains steadfast under trial, for when he has stood the test, he will receive the crown of life, which God has promised to those who love him. Let no one say when he is tempted, I am being tempted by God. For God cannot be tempted with evil, and he himself tempts no one. But each person is tempted when he is lured and enticed by his own desires. Then desire, when it is conceived, gives birth to sin, and sin, when it is fully grown, brings forth death. Be sober-minded, be watchful. Your adversary, the devil, prowls around like a roaring lion, seeking someone to devour. Resist him, firm in your faith, knowing that the same kind of suffering are being experienced by your brotherhood throughout the world. Because you have kept my word about patient endurance, I will keep you from the hour of the trial that is coming on the whole world, to try those who dwell on the earth.